It's giving me like those Chef Boyardee commercials where the can follows the kid home. That's what it's reminding me of. This is gonna be a fucking train wreck.
Welcome to the Gray Area. My name's Greg. That's Ray. We got Paul behind the camera.
Woo!
We're here to drink beer and talk about sports.
Let's get after it. That was actually pretty solid.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I was a little delayed, but I'll take it.
We were on point, and that's what you can see on camera,
That's what
that's
matters.
fine. We're going to have some fun today, but first we're going to talk about something sad and kind of tragic very tragic that happened yesterday, actually. Johnny Gaudreau, a left winger for the Columbus Blue Jackets, passed away along with his brother Matthew, age 31. I'm going to read the statement from the Columbus Blue Jackets, and then we'll get into some details, and I'll talk about him and his life and his career. So the Columbus Blue Jackets are shocked and devastated by the unimaginable tragedy. Johnny was not only a great hockey player, but more significantly a loving husband, father, son, brother, and friend. We extend our heartfelt sympathies to his wife, Meredith, his children, Noah and Johnny, his parents, their family, and friends on the sudden loss of Johnny and Matthew. Johnny played the game with great joy, which was felt by everyone that saw him on the ice. He brought a genuine love for hockey with him everywhere he played, from Boston College to the Calgary Flames to Team USA to the Blue Jackets. He thrilled fans in a way only Johnny hockey could. The impact he had on our organization and our sport was profound, but pales in comparison to the indelible impression he made on everyone who knew him. Johnny embraced our community when he arrived 2 years ago, and Columbus welcomed him with open arms. We will miss him terribly and do everything that we can to support his family and each other through this tragedy. At this time, we ask for prayers for Gaudreau and his family. So, apparently, he was struck by a car. He and his brother were riding bikes, and they say, the rumor that's going around is that somebody was trying to pass him, and drunk driver tried to pass the car and ended up hitting them, unfortunately taking both of their lives. So this is Johnny on the screen. He was a Calgary Flames fourth-round pick, 104th overall in the 2011 NHL draft, and later traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets. He posted 743 points in 763 regular season NHL games. So he's almost a point per game.
Yeah.
That's 243 goals, 500 assists. I mean, he's a pretty significant player for the teams he played for. He scored 33 points in 42 Stanley Cup playoff games. He's a 3-time 30-goal scorer. In 2021-2022 season, he was tied for second in the league with 115 points in 82 games. He ranks 5th in Flames history with 609 points in 602 games. He's a 7-time NHL All-Star. He played for Team USA in 4 IIHF Men's World Championships.
It's a hell of a resume.
Yeah, I mean he's a significant player for all of his organizations.
Yeah.
From what I've been reading, is everybody loved him. He's just an awesome dude. He made people smile all the time. He's just great guy to be around.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a horrific thing.
So he was 31 and his brother was 29.
28 or 29.
Yeah.
I think
that's brutal. That's like our age.
I know.
So that's
It's
scary.
a tragedy, but it does sound like he left a great legacy.
Oh yeah. And if this wasn't bad enough already, they were allegedly in town for their sister's wedding, which is this weekend.
That's fucking brutal. Ugh.
So I don't know anything else about exactly what happened other than this. But yeah, it's my heart goes out to Johnny's family, and I'm sure yours does too. So
rest in peace, man.
We'll drink to that. You want to move on to something more fun?
Yeah, maybe add some levity.
Yeah. Thanks for sitting through that. Appreciate it. You ready, Paul?
I think so.
All right. I'm really glad this came across my timeline when it did, because it actually did make me laugh. I saw it.
You needed some cheering up?
Right after I read this story, I saw this, and I was like, okay, thank God. I'm going to cover this. As you know, we all play disc golf together. They don't know that, but none of us are very good.
Yeah, I was there. I'm aware that we play. Yeah.
We found a whole song about it.
Disc golf. This past weekend was the Disc Golf Pro Tour, and there were some highlights that it really made me feel good about my game. So we're going to pull it up. And, Paul, I actually didn't tell you which video this was. You got the screen up? Go to the right there. The one with the guy on his hands on his hips.
With the stairs?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, click on that one. This is the first one. This is just brutal.
Why is he like granny shouting it? Oh, it didn't go in?
Oh, it went in. It just bounced out.
Oh, it's just rolling home?
Just kick it. Just kick it.
It's
Someone
not
kick it.
going to. And the disc golfing
There's
gods.
5 of
Dude.
these.
If that happened to me, I'd swallow the frisbee. That would be my response.
Just listen to the crowd real quick. All right, you can move to the next one, Paul. Just click the little arrow there.
If it
There's
goes
so
over-
many of these.
That's brutal.
Yeah, can't take anything for granted here.
Is
It's
this
same
so
hole?
Sloped.
What is there like a giant hole in the basket? What's going on?
Boy.
They're not regulation
Oh,
chains. They're just
come
rubber
on.
chains.
Come on.
Is this whole regulation size or
Roll
what?
out of bounds, he's going to be able to just
Yeah, this
refund
one's going
the
home,
same
too.
Even the
spot.
announcer. Oh,
But-
come on.
It's giving me like, you know those
That's
Chef
insane.
Boyardee commercials where the can like
Yep,
follows the
just
kid
keeps
home?
going.
Yeah, that's what
The
it's
way
that's what it's reminding me of.
the stair kept it rolling.
Yeah, I can't believe it rolled over that step.
Yeah, and this guy's just gone.
And then this guy just cans it. Watch.
Yeah, that's out of bounds. He's going to borrow a putter of cannons, and then he's just going to putt it in again.
I would have lost my mind if he
Can't
did it
take
again.
anything for granted here.
Yeah, like I was
It's
saying,
so
this just makes me
sloped.
feel good about my game because when this happens to me, I'm just so devastated.
I know, but it
You
doesn't
can go to
even-
the next
doesn't
one,
even
Paul.
feel like these guys aren't messing up.
No.
Like this hole's just a nightmare.
It would be unreal for the players to stay in bounds.
That looks like a missile.
I mean, it was a good throw. This happens.
Oh, it's just gone too. Oh yeah,
Found the OB.
they're clapping about it too.
Second round.
Getting a little extracurricular activity on this disc. What's going to happen here? Is
Announcer's
this
a
going to go
dork.
towards the out of bounds?
Look at how far this is rolling.
No.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Oh my gosh.
It's going through the gallery.
Get the crowd out of the way. Move them.
Yeah.
Right into the
We
swamp.
don't even play out of bounds. We
It
just
would
play
be
it from where it
unreal
lands.
For the players to stay in bounds.
That was it on that
That
one.
poor woman. That went like 6 miles in the other direction. Oh,
This-
the bucket
This
hat?
one's just funny.
This guy's also dressed like he's just like out playing on a weekend. Like he's not even
That's
part of the league.
how they all
he just
play.
kind of showed up.
He just walked into the game on accident.
He's like one of those guys that has way too much sunscreen on his nose.
Really has done. This is very
You mean
similar to what
smart?
happened with
Watch
Simon.
this.
I think that's going to be OB.
Yeah, you think that's OB?
Oh, it's coming back in. Oh,
And
It looks
still
like it's
going,
remote
might go
controlled.
OB again.
It
Might
really
go
does.
OB again.
no, it's going to fall over in
This dude's devastated.
Unreal.
Oh, that was that one, Paul.
Guys dripped
just
out in
plowed
that
it
bucket
in.
hat.
This magical hole.
It was such a brick.
It's going back so
I want to see this
far
one
that
one more time.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so, like cartoonishly a brick. Kunk. Like,
No, he just waves it off. He's like, dang it. No. The difference between this one and the first one
It's
is
going back so
the,
far.
the
that
first one went out of bounds, or maybe it was the second one. One of those went out of bounds, so he was able to play it from where he last putted.
Yeah.
He just adds a stroke.
right.
This guy has to
Had
play
go
it from
back.
all
Yeah,
the way
he had
down
to
the
go-
hill.
Well, he also just threw it directly at the front of the basket, so that one was on him. The other guys
So-
were hitting the chains. It was just bouncing out.
None of the men in these highlights finished remotely close to the top. The closest was Simon Lazat. I think it was the bucket hat guy.
Oh, hell
He
yeah.
finished sixth.
Oh, excellent. Bucket hat guy should have won.
The woman in the third clip finished first in the women's division.
Really?
So that didn't affect her at all.
That one
So,
that just went forever?
yeah,
Because it went out of bounds?
yeah, it went out of bounds.
So she just took the
She had
stroke?
2 OBs in the tournament, but yeah, I guess she just took the stroke. But yeah, that's my disc golf, and now I feel better about how
Yeah,
I
I
play.
do too.
so.
Yeah, that definitely lightened my mood.
Good.
Is that all you had to cover?
That's all I have.
I got 3 quick ones that we can cover. The first one, So Steph Curry signed a year extension with the Golden State Warriors. So just a 1 year, so it bumps it.
Yeah.
He was at 2, now he's at 3. That 1 year is worth $62.6 million.
Oh my gosh.
So this contract will keep Curry with the Golden State Warriors through the 26-27 season. So that's locking him up for 3 more years, and he'll be guaranteed $178 million over that stretch. So at the end of that deal, he'll be 39 because he's 36 right now. So once that deal is over, he'll have earned $532 million in basketball contracts, which is the second most in NBA history. Can you guess who the one is?
LeBron.
It's LeBron. Can you guess how much money it is?
Is it 900 million?
No, I mean it's close to the Steph Curry number.
600 million.
Pretty much. It's 580 million.
Okay.
But that's insane. That's a disgusting amount.
And that's just basketball contracts.
That's just contracts, so no endorsements, nothing else, just pay off contract.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. But also, I was shocked. I guess Curry just wants to be one of those guys that stayed with the franchise their whole career. Like, he doesn't want to be anything else other than a Golden State Warrior. But Curry's game is special. You know, no one can shoot like him. Probably.
Yeah.
We probably won't see anybody ever that's going to be able to shoot like this guy. Yeah, Caitlin Clark, the three-point line is shorter. But she is pulling up from the parking lot. He might play further than 39. Like, he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your shot doesn't go away with age.
Sure.
So he could keep playing. I don't know if he will. I guess we'll have to see when the time comes.
Do you see him in a decline now?
No, not really. It looks like he's honestly. It's almost like he's getting better, which is fucked up. Yeah, but it's like he's getting better. But we'll see what he is at 39. You know, eventually Father Time wins. But if all he has to do is come off screens and shoot,
he'll be fine.
He could play till he's fucking 50.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Could play till he's 50. But I don't know if he'll stay with Golden State after Clay left. I feel like their championship window is pretty much closed. I don't think, but he probably doesn't care. He's got 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably just kind of riding it out, making some money, staying. He wants to be like Dirk.
Okay.
Or like Reggie, like somebody who stayed with one franchise their whole career, because there's not a lot of people that have done that. So we'll see what happens with that, but those numbers are insane. So I just wanted to bring that up.
Good for him.
My next 2 things are baseball related, believe it or not.
Your favorite sport.
My favorite sport. So
Ray's baseball corner.
I'm baseball illiterate. We've been over this. So remember I covered triple play earlier this year because it was like silly and it hadn't happened in a really long time. So this is a double play, but it's even crazier. So the Yankees pulled off an 8-6-2-3-2-5-4 double play.
I have
against
no
the Nationals.
idea what that means.
Those are the people that are throwing and catching the ball.
Got it. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of things you
for
just
2
said at
outs.
me.
Yes, it's insane. It's a lot of like school, like pickle bullshit, like going on. Paul, could you pull up the video, and then start it at like 11 seconds? It should be. You'll see the guy hit the ball.
1 second.
Like right there's perfect. All right, so this guy cracks it. Hits off the wall. So the bases are loaded right now, right? So they get it home. This literally looks like recess. Like this is.
I've never seen a double rundown like that.
Yeah. So they get him.
No way.
And then they get him. It's just miserable base running.
Wait, did that end the inning? No, that was the first 2 outs.
It was embarrassing. That is sad. Look how mad he is.
Just stay on the base.
They'll show it again. I don't know why. So you want to protect the dude at third. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
The guy that's closest to scoring. I don't know why that dude was pushing him off the bag. Like, just take the out at first. You see what I mean? Like, if that guy wouldn't have moved.
Did they score a run on this?
No.
So, where'd the runner go? Where'd the hitter go?
To first?
The batter? But the bases were loaded, so they had to. Oh.
That's the whole issue.
I'm watching where all the guys are. I'm trying to figure it out. I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, just go back and show where the people were on the bags. It should be like when the guy. Yeah, see, it's bases loaded.
All right, hang on. They're gonna show it from above, and I just wanted you to pause it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Is that our thumbnail?
He's like, I do not get paid enough for this bullshit.
All right, pause it.
So there's a guy on first and second.
Oh, there's nobody on third.
There was nobody on third.
Okay,
Oh,
that's where I was confused because I never saw the batter on first, but I did see the batter on first.
Yeah. So he runs, and then the guy.
He overruns third,
Yes.
and that's where they get.
And then he gets stuck.
That's where they get messed
Yeah.
up.
But either way, it
Yeah,
was
that's a nightmare.
Truly silly. That was insane. Terrible baseball instincts. There's no way the third base coach was telling him to do that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's probably why
I
he
just-
looks so sad.
The reason I was wondering if they scored is because the runner on third had plenty of time to get through home.
Yeah.
Even if he stopped halfway to wait
But,
to see if he caught the
I mean,
ball.
that was a fucking cannon to
Oh,
the
yeah.
catcher to stop him from getting
Oh,
there. Yeah. So, I mean, they shut that down,
Mm-hmm.
but they just handled that so poorly. It literally looked like playing kickball. Like
Oh, yeah.
getting in a pickle and kickball.
Yep.
But these are professional
That's so
athletes. and they're not 12 years old at recess.
A lot of professional athletes screwing up today.
All right. So that's so the top comment on that video
Yeah.
cracked me up. It said, "I thought the Little League World Series was over." Which I thought was pretty funny. So despite that shit show, the Nats did end up winning the game 5-2.
Okay.
So they ended up pulling
Yeah.
out. The score stayed the same.
That's
Nothing
wild.
changed. And then I had one more thing to cover, also baseball related. So remember when I was talking about the White Sox just being miserable
Yes.
earlier this season?
World's worst team.
So I went to go, check back in to see if they turned it around. I don't know if you can guess. They didn't. So they've played 135 games.
Oh, no.
They have a record of 31 and 104. There are 27 games remaining, and they are 45 and a half games out of first place. This has them on pace to lose 123 games out of the 162 in a season. This will be the most losses in a season since the 1899 Cleveland Spiders lost 134 games.
What an
This-
awesome team name, first
The
of all.
Cleveland Spiders is badass. But 1899, that would make the White Sox the worst baseball team in 125 years. That is a century and a quarter. It's miserable.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's
I don't-
miserable. Like, I feel bad for shitting on them because they're already down. Like, you're like beating a
How
dead
do you-
horse.
What are you supposed to do?
This is historical.
how do you turn that
like,
around?
This is a historic thing that we're witnessing.
Maybe
They're so bad it's nuts.
Maybe they're just leaning
Historically
into
awful.
it now.
I don't know. They look pretty sad. So
Yeah.
they could just be,
Just done with the season.
Yeah,
just
right.
over it.
So the saddest part about the whole thing is just a couple of years ago in 2021, they were first in the AL Central with a record of 93 and 69.
Wow.
So they somehow went from being pretty good to one of the worst teams in MLB history over the course of 3 years. I'm not sure what kind of front office or signing decisions that they made or trades, but they fucking somehow managed to drop the ball harder than anybody ever of all
Their
time.
management needs to watch Moneyball.
I don't even know if that'll help them because clearly they don't retain any
they don't
information.
Have any money,
Yeah.
so. Nobody's going to the games anymore.
I don't know. They might be going to the games like ironically, like it's cool now because they're so bad.
But they're like 98-cent games.
They should do
I
the
went to-
10-cent beer night
they
thing.
should.
Yeah, they should. But I had to. Again, I'm sorry, Chicago White Sox fans.
We went to a minor league game last week.
Yeah,
$2 Tuesday. Ticket was $2. Natty Light $2. Hot dog $2.
that sounds badass.
Yes.
Where was it? Grizzlies?
Yeah, it was a Grizzlies game.
yeah, the
Yeah, it's
Grizzlies.
awesome.
The Grizzlies are badass. But
And they won.
that's good. That's better than the White Sox. But I'm thinking just how bad they've been. Like we got to bring in. There should be more professional sports organizations that do relegation. Like if you're this bad, send them to the minors.
Oh yeah,
Bring up the
Bring up
best minor
league.
team.
Yeah,
Let them develop in the minors for a while until they get good enough to come back into the MLB.
there's been a lot of people talking about doing that with the NFL and the UFL.
Oh, okay.
Like just internet people, not real.
Yeah,
not
sure.
anybody with power. But I always thought it was a fun
I mean,
idea.
it would work with like the NBA because the G League. Football would be weird because I feel like the next best because like the XFL maybe I don't.
Yeah, or they're UFL now, but yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. But do that. We'll see if that lasts.
I mean, they do it
though.
in soccer.
Yeah, but that was set like that from the beginning.
Turn this
Yeah.
into that.
Right. I guess I'm down. because, I mean, this is embarrassing.
The Savannah Bananas probably have a better record.
Yeah, bring the Savannah Bananas into the MLB so they can lose.
And the Dairy Daddies.
So they can lose 104 games.
Just keep switching back and forth with the White Sox.
Yeah, but that's all I had for today. I'm out of stuff.
Nice. Yeah, we came here to drink beer and talk about sports, and we're all out
I
of
feel
sports.
like we accomplished that.
Yeah,
we did. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on social media at @grayarea_sports on Instagram, TikTok, X.
Excellent. Crushed it. Hey, we appreciate you joining us. Take it easy.
Hey, producer Paul here. If you have a video that you want Greg and Ray to talk about, discuss, or even overreact to, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much.